Welcome to Texas Today. I'm Adriana Lopez. Our Inspiring Her series tells the stories of the incredible women leaders throughout North Texas with the hope that their knowledge and insight will encourage and inspire our next generation of women leaders. I had a chance to sit down with Tara Wilson, the founder and CEO of the Tara Wilson Agency. It's a marketing agency that has helped business giants like Samsung, Nike, and ESPN redefine brand engagement. Hi Tara, it's so nice to meet you. Thank you so much for coming on to share your story.
Hello, it's nice to meet you too. Thank you for having me.
Of course, I'm so excited to talk to you and to learn about you because there's so much to learn about your experience. Okay, so you started off your career as a financial advisor. You did that for 9 years. And then you became an entrepreneur. How was that transition like?
Oh wow, it was amazing. You know, certainly challenging at times. I think anytime someone leaves a stable career and moves into entrepreneurship, it can take some time and some adjustment. But you know, I think I always knew I wanted to be an entrepreneur. I tell people as a child, girls played with dolls, but I played business. And so it's kind of something that I've always felt that I would end up doing.
So you went from the finance world to the marketing world. Why marketing?
Yeah, you know, I love marketing. I think it fits me, it suits me naturally. I think any woman that's considering starting a business should probably look at where her passion is and where her experience lies and what she knows innately that she's good at. And for me, there was a stop in between being a financial advisor and owning a marketing agency. I actually started an event planning company. And as an event planner, I was doing all of these events, but wondering like, what was the purpose behind them? What were the measurements behind why we were spending this money and doing these things? And as I started to kind of understand the messaging that my clients were getting across and that we were helping them, I realized, hey, this is an entire industry. And it's called experiential marketing. And experiential marketing is just where you have an event to get your product or service in the hands of a consumer so they can try it before they buy it.
It sounds like it's more powerful that way.
It is because you become, you have the opportunity as a consumer to become a fan of the product before you ever even have to like put your hard-earned dollars behind the costs of buying that product.
That is so interesting. So, and then your marketing agency started the Fierce Lab. What is that?
Yes, okay, so Tara Wilson Agency started Fierce Lab, and Fierce Lab is an empowerment platform for women. And really what we're focused on is that entry to mid-level career-minded woman, and we're looking to provide her with resources around career development, financial intelligence, mental health, self-care, and the topic of risk-taking. So many times we see that women are fearful of stepping out, trying something new, and we want every woman to know that, you know what, we don't all have it figured out, and it's okay to like step into that unknown and try something. So that's what the risk-taking piece of the equation is about for Fierce Lab.
But it's nice that you're providing these resources because we're all scared to do
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
So what do you think has been the biggest challenge as an entrepreneur?
You know, for me as an entrepreneur, it's been about keeping my foot on the gas. So when you're a small business owner, you wear a lot of hats. And, you know, in the beginning, you're doing a lot of selling because you don't have any clients, you don't have anything else to do. Once you start to acquire some clients, then you have to put on the hat of fulfilling what it is that you sold for them. And all of a sudden, that business development piece can slow down. And so what I have found for me is that just finding that balance of staying active and looking for new clients and new opportunities, but also growing the business. And then you also have to think about the finances of the business and the people resources of the business. So how do you keep your foot on the gas at all times? That's been my number one challenge.
What advice would you give someone who's maybe starting off their career?
One of the great things that Fierce Lab is doing is we're starting a college tour where we're going to young women and meeting them where they are before they step out into the real world. And one of the big pieces that we want them to know is that they're not alone, that they're not supposed to have it all figured out at this stage, and that you really want to tap into the resources around you, whether it be women that have recently stepped into the career field ahead of you by 2 or 3 years, or perhaps it's someone that is much older like myself who could be a mentor and a guide to you. But don't be afraid to ask for help and reach out for those resources, because as I've said, none of us have it all figured out. And if I'd known that early in my career, I think I could have taken bigger leaps and bounds in just my own personal career.
That's awesome. What do you like the most about what you do?
You know, I'm a people person, I'm an extrovert, so I really think for me it is the opportunity to interact with all the clients that we have. And I like to problem solve. So I want to hear what my clients' pain points are. And then I want to come back to my team and say, how can we get creative and help solve these things? And I think for me, that stems from being a people person, wanting to make an impact. That's for me what I love the most.
That's awesome. Well, thank you so much for joining us today and for sharing your story with us.
I'm so glad to be here. Thank you for asking me.
To learn more about Tara Wilson and Tara Wilson Agency, visit her website, tarawilson.com, and be sure to tune in to Texas Today as we continue to feature more Inspiring Her stories.